Everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to address turning somebody in for welfare fraud, whether it is the right thing to do or you shouldn't do it. So in the past month or two there's been a lot of food stamp videos, and I've made a few too, and a lot of these families are putting too much information on the internet, and I'm going to show you one of the families that I'm talking about. So a lot of families on YouTube are basically recording their life in every detail of their life. They're making these videos calling them food stamp hauls, letting everyone know that they're on food stamps, going out buying hundreds of dollars worth of junk food basically, and recording it for YouTube. But what they don't realize is they're also recording other aspects of their life. They're recording their boyfriends living with them, their boyfriends working full-time, and other things. You know where I'm going with this, where people can get the idea that they really are committing fraud. So is it your obligation, is it your duty to turn somebody in that you think is committing welfare fraud? So in this situation, which I'm going to show you in just a second, I would say no. If you're seeing somebody on YouTube, you're only seeing a portion of their life that they're willing to show you. You don't know what's going on in the background. You don't know if they're making their life appear better or worse. You really don't know. So you don't have enough information to turn them in. So actually, you can turn them in all you want to. They will be investigated, and if they're not committing fraud, then everything's okay. But there is a lot of people who are committing fraud. So is it your obligation and duty to turn them in? Let's take a look at this family that I'm talking about. Okay, so this is one of the families that I featured in my videos, and I'm not defending my video because my video was just an opinion. I didn't tell anybody to report her. I didn't even say that word. I didn't even consider it until I saw other videos. I still didn't consider it, but that wasn't even a thought in my mind, basically, is what I'm saying. But my video was basically a reaction to somebody who's going out spending hundreds of dollars in food stamps and buying a bunch of junk food. So as you can see, the titles of her videos, so it did kind of strike a nerve with me, and all I did was basically give my opinion. If you want to see those videos, I will link them down below, and if you want to check out her channel, this is what it's called. Go and give her some views for all I care. So after a while, I guess she realized that people were turning her in, or she saw some videos about people turning her in. So let's take a look at that video. So here she's found out that she has been turned in, or people were threatening to turn her in. So she actually makes a call to the state. So let's see what they have to say.
Services Commission, my name is, may I have your first and last name, please?
Yes, Olivia. There are people like trying to in my personal life trying to attack me and trying to bring me down, and I was just they were telling me they were gonna report me to the state because they were trying to say and spread lies that they made cases about me for welfare fraud, and I was just wondering, is it in your system? Does it show that?
Like for fraud?
Yeah, does it say anything on being investigated or anything like that?
No, ma'am, it doesn't. If they're not listed as a part of your household, we wouldn't have if they're not over the age 18 and they're not listed as a part of your household, we wouldn't be authorized to speak with them regarding your benefits case anyway.
Okay, ma'am. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for clearing everything up for me.
Okay, so a few things. That didn't basically tell her anything, because anybody can actually report you for fraud. You can do it online. And I'm going to be perfectly honest. One time in my life, I knew for a fact there were some people committing welfare fraud, They were two able-bodied people who one of them clearly told me she did not want to work. That was her exact words. There's nothing wrong with her. I knew it. And there was a lot of other things that led me to report this person, and I would do it again. I don't regret that at all. But all I'm saying is you have to know that person's situation. You can't just think somebody's committing fraud. But is it your obligation? Would you actually do that if you knew somebody was committing any type of fraud? Maybe SSI, maybe, disability, if that's the same thing. I really don't know. But basically the person that I'm talking about was actually trying to apply for SSI and food stamps. There was nothing wrong with this couple. No medical problems, nothing. Her exact words, she did not want to work. At one point, I even offered her a job at the amazing company that I work for. Excuses. Anyway, I did report this person, and I would do it again. But would I report a person like this who's only showing me a portion of their life online? No, because everyone knows that they're only going to show you a portion of their life that they want you to see. Maybe they are showing too much, which is leading people to report them, which they shouldn't do. But basically what I'm saying, you don't have enough information but based on what you see on YouTube to report anybody. So I would totally, say don't do that. I'm totally against that. But what she doesn't realize is anybody can report you online. And the woman that she was speaking to on the phone, she also can't give any information. So she's not going to tell her, yes, 36 people reported you. So anyway, basically, from the type of videos that this person is making now, she is no longer receiving food stamps, and her channel is doing, looks like, really well, and you're actually paid for making videos on YouTube. So anybody who is trying to better themselves, I am totally for that person. I'm not a hater by any means. I support anybody who's trying to do better in life. So that includes her, even though I mentioned her in a past video that I thought her food stamp haul videos were annoying. I still do. But anyway, that is just my opinion. What do you guys think? Would you turn somebody in for any type of fraud? What if you were in a grocery store and you saw somebody stealing food? So I wouldn't. If I saw somebody stealing food, I would not turn them in. If I was in a random store and I saw people stealing electronics or something, I would turn them in. That's how I am. That's me. Everyone is different. Everyone's going to have their own way of doing things. But anyway, I'm just curious to know your opinion. I do think whoever was turning this family in and making videos about them is totally wrong because you don't know their situation. But my videos, I don't apologize for my videos because it was just my opinion. I don't have to like her food stamp hauls. I wasn't doing anything wrong by giving my opinion. I didn't tell anybody to report them. Basically, you know what I'm saying, just my opinion. We're all entitled to it. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, please like this video and subscribe and leave me a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.